Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. Just playing a 3-point match on backgammonhub.com, which sort of unplanned. I was just on to check what was going on with the daily puzzle, and then someone invited me, so I figure, okay, why not? Okay, I got kind of a tough 4-3 here with a bunch of options. Like one play I'm thinking about is this: really try to go after the advanced anchor, some 2 duplication. Obviously, there's probably more normal stuff, but a lot of hits in the outfield, and she's got a whole roll to attack. Or you could just play 13 to 6. But I'm going to try to take an active approach here and see what happens. Well, it worked brilliantly. Not saying the play was brilliant, but certainly worked. That's another tough one. I mean, this does a lot, though. Maybe this does more than like making the 5 or making the 2. Because the anchor is pretty important. And put the second guy up on the roof is pretty good. I think that with this one was pretty clear. The 5-1. So she should not cube. Good. Even though my position is pretty shitty. But it ain't a beauty contest, they say. All right. Yeah, I don't know about that one. She could have made her 7 there also. You could argue, actually, it's a cube after I danced. Okay, is it this? Jesus. 2, 3, 4. It's better than hitting loose, I think, against that nice board. Yeah, maybe. I mean, she's got the blots in her outfield. Gross. What a weird structure this is. I think I might be playing it okay, to be honest. Okay, so running the mid's a play, making the 2's a play. Again, she still has that blot in her outfield. It's really not that many shots to point on her. Does give up the block though. Run out to the mid. I'm down in the race. I don't know. This could work, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at the computer analysis after this one, because I am playing a little weird. Okay, I think it's this. Safe and solid. Race is close now. Yeah. Still a little scared of her board, so big premium on playing safely. Okay. Yeah, certainly wouldn't be crazy for her to cube this at the score. Oh, they're definitely taking. Oh, I put my 6-point back together. And then I roll a good number and then win. I thought she was going to give me a shot there. I guess I don't have many good numbers. All right, still up in the race. I got to get going. Got a board to back me up now. 7 to 5 could be right with the deuce also. Okay, she's just clearing the 11, I assume. And then I assume I don't have anything. Only 7 pips. Still a little hard to get that guy going. Let's see if she hits me here. She might want to do it. Given she's down in the race. Seems like you can, after hitting, it seems like she can argue she's a favorite, even though she's maybe not. Like it's arguable. It's kind of hard to see her being a favorite if she just plays safely there. Yeah, probably similar stuff here. Shoot. Oh, there I got a closed board, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, turn it into a race where I'm up 4. Efficiencies about equal, maybe sort of arguable. And we'll see if I missed anything this game. Also, I missed any cubes. Okay, now it looks like something. Double pass. Good. All right, 3 away, 2 away. So I do have to be pretty careful about taking a cube at this score. Well, this is the money play. The score, there's arguments for doing other stuff. Because I wouldn't mind tamping down the gammons a bit. I don't know about making the 5 versus running. 5 is just a huge upgrade. I think. She's not hitting me with many 4s. Yeah, she's up in the race. So this looks more like it, maybe. All right, let's try to provoke a little contact and then take. If she doubles, which is unclear. Gah! I pass this. Maybe at the score. I don't know. Okay, she plays safely. Yeah, this or 11 to 5. Oop. I'm kind of dead no matter what I do, I think. All right, but let's put a little pressure on this blot with the stronger front position. He's even a pass even after I roll a 3, I think. At least I'm not getting gammon this way if she rolls 4-4. And actually she can play on for the gammon here. Hope to roll 6-6 or whatever. All right, 2 away, 2 away. Could cube that, obviously. I'm not sure about this one. Some split plays maybe right, or 9 and 22 duper 4s. Split to the 18. Make the 4. I don't know. I can't rule anything out, really. Maybe I should cube this now. All right, technically I think I should cube this. In practice, it's okay to wait. Probably better to wait against a player who's more likely to lose her market than you are. But normally I just try to do what the computer would do when playing on this site. Because there's no rating on this site. It just keeps track of your PR. So maybe like playing with a low PR is kind of the goal, maybe. How about this? Or 2, make this 7. It doesn't look as threatening. I'm going to do this. If she wants to hit me with this, be my guest. 1. Wow, 2, 3, 4. Wow, okay, hit her back. I did it. It seems a little less blocked to be here and here than here and here. Looks like I'm getting many return shots if she hits me in the outfield. And I do like the diversification. All right, let's load up the builders. Use the builders. The backmen don't move. Well, let's see. Fives are blocked from the back, so maybe that's the reason to get fives for the 2 points. On the other hand, if I roll 6-6, it makes the 2 point if I do this. So maybe that's reason enough to do this. Let's see, 5-1, 5-3 don't actually cover here. Maybe that implies I should actually do this. Okay, now let's get some cover numbers. I don't know, making the 14 could be right here. Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know if this is right. Because it seems a little stuck still. I mean, it's possible it's more like this or something. Ugh. I don't know why she played. Did she play 6-2 last turn? Why not just play 10-6? Ooh, I thought she was making the 5. No 5 point for you. That's a bad number, Jesus. Oh. Fine. Yeah, probably your best shot is just clearing the midpoints. Ugh, nasty. She can hit either checker. Oof. Oof, I'm gonna lose this one. I was playing live today and I lost like kind of a similar game to this. On an 8 cube, playing for money. It was a little painful. Shoot. I got her. No problem. All right, well, I could bring it into the 4 point, get a triple cover, but maybe it's actually a little better to cover the outfield. And I have a bunch of combo shots that cover if I don't roll a 3 or a 2. Well, there's blots on 6-6. It's a little better to do this for that reason. Okay. Safer play there, but I was a hair worried about a rolling 6-6 and winning the race. And now I'm not worried. There's an interesting match. A lot of tough decisions. Excuse me. Says well played. Not sure about that, but we will check with the bots. Yeah, first game was early on was pretty complicated. All right, let's start. I can start up actually. Okay, 3-9. Okay, that's sort of in the ballpark of what I expected. Okay, let's go to XG mode. Log out of hub. Put me on the bottom. Okay, let's see. I actually thinks I played a little better than GNU did. So what happened? Okay, I made one checker play blunder and one doubling error. Or maybe the doubling error is the maybe it's in the two-away game. So you can double a two-away. The correct strategy is just to double before you lose your market, before you have a chance to lose your market. In other words, if you have any sequence that essentially, I mean, there's skipping over some eliding some rare details, but if you like have any sequence, if there's any like two-roll sequence, your roll and the opponent's roll, that'll give your opponent a pass, technically it's correct to double, two-away. And you can actually just double right away if you want. That's sort of equivalent. One way you can think about it is, okay, so if both players play perfectly, use the cue perfectly, then you have a 50% chance of winning. From two-away, from 1-1 in a 3-point match, right? If you take the strategy that you're going to double right away no matter what, even if your opponent gets a 3-1 on the opening roll, but the key is you're always just doing the same thing regardless of what happens, you still have a 50% chance to win the match from two-away. Therefore, doubling right away is equivalent to playing correctly. So that's sort of a proof that doubling right away is fine at this score. Okay, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, things are fairly close here. The computer does want to go after the anchor because you're kind of getting blocked pretty well if you don't. It's a little dangerous to split. But not crazy dangerous. Not like she has like an extra guy in the zone here, right? Another guy on the 5 would make it a lot more dangerous to split. So yeah, you can split and hit, exposing another blot, but you got to attack less on the other side of the board. So seemed like an okay plan. She can almost double this apparently. And dance, and then you have a lot of options here, but anchor's pretty important, and you get to play a productive ace after anchoring. Okay, go after her. Dance, yeah, she can double this. Already, it's almost a pass already. Two-away. Oh, it's a three-away. Oh yeah, I might have actually missed it. I might have missed like a racing cube this game. And she should make the 7 and just cash this one in. Oh, my 1-1 is gross. But I don't know. I mean, you want to hit her because she's got the blots in the outfield. You don't want to leave her a direct shot because she's got the awesome structure. So it's kind of logical. Oh, here's the checker play blunder. Okay. Yeah, it's a big one. I mean, it's probably, well, let's see. 646. 460. No, it's pretty big blunder cubeless also. I mean, what these equities are telling us is that the computer thinks I should take if I make the right play of just running all the way. I guess this seems like a pretty clear take to me. It thinks I should pass if I do this, what I did. It is pretty gross structure in 3 checkers back, so 4-5 shots at this guy. So I guess I can kind of see passing this. Although I think I would have taken, actually. I think I would have taken. But maybe that's a good way to think about it. If you can like figure out like this does look if you make the right play of this just running to the midpoint. I guess it looks like a pretty clear take. Maybe this is like a little less clear. At least it should be a little less clear because computer thinks it's a pass. Yeah, and then it's just all. I guess you should. Yeah, she should cash this one in too. Apparently. Would have taken that one for sure. All right, but I get a good roll. I'm in the game. Decent roll in the game. Good roll in the game. Yeah, I thought about this. Yeah, I should maybe should have been able to find this. I mean, it's no big deal, but yeah, somehow it looks a little funny to have the 7 point here with all these low points made. This maybe does look a little better to my eye. You do want the spare in the 6 and not the 5 though, usually. Yeah, it'd be crazy to cube this. The race is close and I got to get out of there. Yeah, she should hit me. And then computer does say she is a favorite if she hits me and an underdog if she doesn't. Yeah, I got 5 shots anyways. Yes, probably similar stuff here. Favorite if she hits me, kind of a big underdog if she doesn't. In fact, maybe the computer wants to cube this or close. Yeah, it wants to cube this. At the score, 3 away should be a little aggressive. I'm up 6. Don't always escape though. I'm a little more efficient than her though. It's like her 4 point is open. She's got this extra guy in the deuce. So maybe I'm a pip. Maybe I'm like a pip or two more efficient than her. So maybe it's more like an 8 pip race and not a 6 pip race. And now race is closer. Okay, yeah, I should double this apparently. Yeah. And maybe I should be able to find this 4 pips. 4 pips in a 3 away position. Like you're not doubling this at 9 away. Or for money. Let me show you. Nine away is a little shy of a cube. 3 away, you have extra incentive to cube. And she has extra incentive to pass, but obviously this is a pretty big take. Yeah, the reason is if she passes a 3 away, she gets to like a pretty comfortable 3 away, 2 away score. So she should be a little quick to pass, which means I should be a little quick to double. But fairly close. And then yeah, good double, good pass. Okay, yeah. For money or 9 away, say, you do want to make this play. At this score where, she's often going to double aggressively and then gammons only go one way. You can make more of a gammon save play if you want, but it's close. We can also demonstrate that if people are skeptical. Nine away. 24 to 20 is a real error. Although this is still okay. 2 away, 3 away. In the opening, you often want to play a little gammon save, so making the 20 is okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this. I probably would have actually run all the way though. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see this play. This seems pretty reasonable. Honestly, I still might have run all the way though, because she's like hitting there, and then if I hit her back, I got this blot on my board. So I still probably would have done this. But making the 5 is okay too. Again, pretty big upgrade. Both wins more gammons. Doesn't actually lose more gammas than the other option. I guess because you're splitting into an attack. Yeah. Again, it wants to split to. It wants to split in some fashion to provoke some contact while I have the stronger board and she's escaped everybody. Apparently, it doesn't like the split though. I guess because she can hit me there more safely than if I split here. But I don't know. I wanted to like put direct pressure on her outfield. I guess the computer says this is enough pressure and much less risk of being batted around effectively. Yeah, I don't know. This still looks pretty reasonable to me. But actually, this is fine too. Just playing 13 to 7 for some reason. Just keeping the anchor. Yeah, she should cash that in. She makes a decent safe play, I think, because she has cube access. Yeah, she should cash this in. She should cash this in. And then she should cash this in. Oh, that's actually borderline too good. Oof. And then, yeah, you can play on here if you want. Play on for the gammon, hope to roll double 6, and then... The thing is, like, if she rolls 2-1, and then I roll 6-6, she still gets, like, it still might be double pass, right? So there's no risk of playing on, really. She's got no blot numbers. See, 38. Yeah, I can only pick up 21 pips in one sequence. So at best, at worst for her, I mean, she's going to be up 11 pips after the next sequence, which is still going to be a decent cube. No, it was more than that. Sorry, 21. 38 minus 21 is 17. Yeah, so it's always going to be a pass next turn. Okay, what is it like with this? This is a tough play. Yeah. Often I would make the 4 here. So sort of an upgrade in point quality is worth the risk. But I don't like the fact that she's got good like 4s that anchor and 3s that hits. So I try something else. Totally different plan. Turns out it's about equal with making the 4. The other plan I had in mind though was 24 to 22, 13 to 9, which duplicates her 4s pretty well, right? Like 4s to hit out here and 4s to anchor. Apparently the computer hates this plan though. I mean, I sort of dismissed it because I didn't like how diverse she was. Like, not only does she have good 4s on her side of the board, but like 5s and 3s can go after me on her side of the board. So they're not like real. At least like if you're looking at her side of the board, there's no duplication over there. So that's why I went with 24 to 18 instead of the other split. But honestly, to me, it looked fairly close. All right, yeah, I gotta use a little tempo play here. I mean, if you just do, I mean, you could do this, but she's attacking like crazy, so it's kind of a lot of big premium on taking away half a roll because she's all poised to attack and make good progress on her side of the board. And it's a common theme when your opponent splits to your 7 point, to your bar point. Hitting with the 5 is often very key here. Because she has all these awesome numbers that make the great anchor over here, and you kind of limit her options when you hit her with the 5 here. So like opening roll, say for money, she probably makes like any splits, and then you roll like a 5 that doesn't. If you roll a 5 that doesn't play productively elsewhere, it's kind of always fine to like hit with the 5 and split with the other number. Like assuming you can't hit off the 7 or make a good point or hit in the outfield. So like hitting 6 to 1 is like fine here. Although there might be other close stuff too. But then you start, if you have a decent board. Well, I don't know about this because you're stripping the 6. Like here would be kind of key to hit because now you have the stronger. Now you have the stronger board. Also, here I don't know because you're getting too thin on the 6 point or the 8 point if you hit, especially if you hit and split. Computer still might like hitting okay here though. Yeah. Anywho, so this is the where are we here? This is the 1-1 game. Yeah. All right, so 6-1. Yeah, so doubling is fine here. Technically, you have to do it, I guess, because you can lose your market if you roll 6-6 or whatever. 6-1. Okay, so I hit her. Oh yeah, this game gets a little tricky too, actually, doesn't it? Oh, okay, yeah, like 6-2. How gross is that? Oof, oof. So I do this, which okay, she's hitting with most or all of her 5s, but she has to give up her anchor against the stronger board to do it. So it's at least okay. Okay, put together some good structure. 13 to 10, 3, 9 to 6. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I considered that idea. Apparently, you can make the 10 point with 3 of them, and then safety 9 to 6, leaving an ace shot in the outfield, a duplicated ace shot in the outfield, because maybe she's not too keen. Maybe she's not too keen to hit with aces here, as opposed to covering. So you get your 10 and your 8, as opposed to my play, which gets the 10 and the 5. Anyway, she rolls a decent hit number. She's correct to hit me. I roll a great 3-3, great 5-1. Yeah, great 6-1 here. Not a great 6-1, but I played it okay. So yeah, it looks like you're getting the backmen going, keeping the midpoint for now. And 20 to 13, minimizing risk is okay. I do something a little more provocative. Notice there's 2 and 4 duplication. So not a ton of hit numbers out here. And if she hits me with, say, actually, I guess she rolls like a 4-2 or whatever. Yeah, she can hit me with the 4. Come in with the 2, hit with the 4. I still get some return shots at her over here. Anyway, she dances. I load up the builders. I make a point. 3-1. Yeah, 13 to 9. You can also play 13 to 10, 8 to 7. But I like this because 6-6 makes the 2 point. Okay, certainly go after her here. Yeah, the normal play I think is 9 to 7. You can put it up on the board. It's this play. Getting the direct cover. I didn't like the fact that 5-1, 5-3 actually doesn't cover because it's blocked. The 5 covers, but the other number is blocked in the backfield. So I do something a little more flexible. Still have a number of covers. Probably I am giving up some cover numbers by doing this though. What do I got? I got 7s. I got 7s and double 6. So I got 7 cover numbers, it looks like. These 7 numbers that make the closed board. If you do the right play, I think you have 11 covers. Plus 6, 12 covers. You know. Because I got 5s to cover, right? So that's normally 15 numbers. All direct 5s plus 1, 4, and 3, 2. But 4 of them are blocked, right? So we're down to 11 cover numbers there. I say 4 because 5-3 and 5-1, those are each a non-double, which you count as 2. because they each happen 2 out of 36 times. So I'm down to 11 covers there, but then 6 covers also. So it's 12 covers here. But my play, so my play gives up some covers, but it's sort of more generally flexible in the backfield, which is nice. Okay, I do get a direct cover here. Keep flexible. Yeah, okay, so apparently maybe I should just do the normal thing and kind of button up in the backfield. But it all looks like kind of still a little like stuck back there. 2 guys on the same point. So I kind of spread things out, which is okay. But I guess she has a bunch of profitable hits here, especially 2-2. So yeah, I guess the computer's point, I think, is a play like this or this is sort of diverse enough in the backfield. It's all pretty close. Okay, she enters, so I do have to button up here. There's other stuff here. This is too ugly for words. 4-4. Okay, she should put some structure together at the cost of a shot, but she plays really ugly. And then I could spread things out here, but it's kind of no good play that does it. Like her board is so weak that I don't mind leaving shots in the outfield, but it just doesn't look like there's a productive play that does it. Once she trashes her board even more, now I want to spread things out. So I do. I guess you could also play 16-7 even, because I mean, who cares if you get hit? Okay, she actually gets a decent hit number, surprisingly. I dance. Oh, she should, I didn't see this. Yeah, computer wants to hit and hope I miss. Put together a 3-point board next turn. 3-1, yeah, fine. I mean, again, her board is so weak. I don't hate getting hit. I don't want to be hit with 6s, but it's not horrible. I'm just going to enter, and then I have 2 shooters back there. But if she rolls like a 5-2 or something, I do like having this builder here for sure. Compared to, say, the computer's top choice of this, the builders are a little thin, you know. 2 builders for the, if she leaves the 2-point, I only have like 2 direct builders, as opposed to my play where I get 4 direct builders sometimes. But yeah, obviously, she's pretty happy to hit with all of her 6s, especially 6-5. But yeah, it's going to be tough for her to come around without getting hit here. 5-5 is a pretty good number, but I get a great 4-4. Don't know what the hell's wrong with my play. Once again it's getting more cover numbers. I see. Might get better outfield control though. She rolls like a 2-6 or something. Anyways, I close her out. Safest is to clear both the 6 and the 5 points here. Like so, but if she rolls 5-5-6-6, she's kind of in the race, so that's why I do this. It's pretty unlikely I'm getting hit anyways. But you see what happened? I roll 5-1, she dances here, and then I got a lot of blot numbers. I basically have to roll a 2 or a 1, I think. So I have 16 blot numbers, I think. Unless I'm missing something. Which I'm not. But luckily I roll a nice 2-1, and then she's kind of dead. All right, so what did I do wrong? There's just one checker play blunder there. Yeah, I felt like what I was doing was a little fishy, to be honest. It just seemed like such a nice thing to point on her too, you know. Like normally you get a chance to point on her, especially when she doesn't have an anchor. Normally you want to do it, but it's just so anti-positional, and I have such a nice positional option that the computer doesn't want to attack her. Admittedly, the attack is pretty thin looking, you know. You do my play, you make the two. I mean, it's not like I'm happy to blitz, take on a lot of risks to like blitzer here. She does have the blot in the outfield, though. Sort of does argue for this. So I think that's why it kind of threw me off here. Anyways, I'm going to sign off. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this. And I will see you next time.